Hey, how's it going, guys? I hope all of you are having a wonderful and pleasant weekend. Spicy Band 808 here with another video reaction. This time we're gonna go back to checking out some educational slash informational videos, fun ones. And this request came via my Discord, and it is for, let me check my notes here. It is for the oldest active stadiums in the world. This is done by 5 Point Videos. I've never seen any of their videos, but I did check 5 Point Vids, and they do a whole lot of I don't know, like stadium based or arena based stuff. Like, you know, they even do top 10, top 15, top 20. They even break down college football stadiums, soccer stadiums, baseball stadiums. So I think I'm going to actually pull some content from this channel and then give my reaction to it, because I don't know much about stadiums and all that stuff. And I'm interested to see if he has anything on Aloha Stadium, which is in the process of being torn down here in Honolulu. So anyway, let's go ahead and check out the oldest active stadiums in the world.
By Bosley. Think about all the things that don't age well. Milk in the sun, Urban Meyer's career in Jacksonville.
This is a perfect entry point and a perfect
Stop it, Colin.
Then there's things that age like Jennifer Lopez. Seriously? She's 50? And when it comes to stadiums, some age like fine wine, lasting the test of time.
Wow.
Yes, there are stadiums that, despite being long in the tooth, are still getting the job done today, just like J-Lo. The oldest active stadiums in the world are coming up right after this. This is not the oldest hockey arena in the world, but I chose
looks like Google
to put
Maps.
this one on the list because it is remarkably preserved in its original form. Other than a renovation in 1997 that
Hockey
added
arena
a new floor and reduced seating capacity, this building with its early 20th century factory-style architecture remains one of the oldest continually used rinks in the world. It is the current home of the Cambridge Redhawks junior hockey team.
Wow. Wrigley Field, Chicago,
of course, this
1914.
list had to include Wrigley Field, as what's more intriguing than its age has been the ongoing delicate balancing act of upgrading the park and preserving its look. From 2014 to 2019, major renovations were performed to enhance the inside of the stadium, improve the bleachers, move the bullpens, and add new video
Look at that time lapse.
All of this was done without disturbing the ivy or damaging the structure. Rumor has it that the renovations were funded by the massive fire sale they had last season.
1913.
This is also not the oldest hockey rink in the world, but its story is still quite special. In 2019, Calumet Coliseum won the Kraft Hockeyville USA contest and received $150,000 in non-cosmetic improvements, which included a new ice plant, a new heating system,
look at that.
sound system, and upgraded locker rooms. It also got to host an
That looks like
NHL
something
preseason game
placed
between
out
the
of
Red
time.
Wings and the Blues, making it likely the oldest arena ever to host an NHL level game. Cool story, bro.
1912.
Well, if Wrigley was on here, you know Fenway was gonna show up like Scrappy-Doo hanging on to Scooby-Doo's hind legs. Built in 1912, Fenway has stood the test of time, kept its quirks, and undergone several upgrades like the addition of luxury boxes and finally being able to get past the Yankees.
1910.
Just up the road is the world's oldest active hockey rink, Matthews Arena, which houses so much history I could do an entire video on that alone. Originally the first home of the Boston Bruins, it has stayed remarkably unchanged as it now hosts the Northeastern Huskies hockey and basketball teams. It's also where BC, BU, Harvard, MIT, Tufts, Boston State, and Wentworth IT got their college hockey programs off the ground. The arena was partially destroyed by fire in 1918 but reopened in 1921 and has been uninterrupted in service since, proving more reliable than
look at that.
Amazon's web servers. Home of the annual Penn Relays, Franklin Field is the oldest stadium still being used for college football, according to the NCAA. Built in 1895 for the cost of $100,000.
Oh my god, that looks like something right out of Harry Potter.
Also the first
And
college
play some
stadium to
Quidditch.
feature a scoreboard
Look at that.
and an upper deck. It hosted the Eagles from 1958 to 1970, and even back then, the top level proved a great asset for tossing batteries down below. The Penn Quakers of the Ivy League still play football here.
1884.
I'll make quick mention of Anfield here, as it's been a staple of football in the UK. However, it's not close to its original form in terms of structure and renovations. It's currently being upgraded and renovated as well.
1875.
An iconic venue of horse racing and gambling history, Churchill Downs serves as the largest old sporting venue in the world, with a capacity for 165,000 drunk, funny hat-wearing fans of a good time and wearing nice dresses. Opened in 1875 and named after prominent Kentuckian Samuel Churchill, it's seen many additions since then, but for the most part, the track has remained unchanged. I mean, the term old as dirt pretty much rings true here. The Kentucky Derby has been hosted here for 146 years.
Jeez, Louise, look at that.
Because horses don't get COVID. Okay, so this place looks pretty much nothing like it did in 1868, but the birthplace of tennis needs to be on this list. Still an actual club that was founded by 6 members, the grass courts are original. It's just the surrounding stands that have been upgraded since the opening 150 years ago. And boy, were they upgraded, as in 2019, retractable roofs were installed just in time for the pandemic to cancel Wimbledon in 2020.
That's nuts.
You would think the MCG or McG in Australia is the oldest active cricket ground on Earth, but you're wrong. It's the Oval in Kennington that was built in 1845. Except that's not true either. Actually, it's the Lord's Cricket Ground that was built nearly 30 years earlier in St. John's Wood, England, with a current capacity of 31,000. Lord's, widely referred to as the home of cricket, has obviously been changed many times. The pavilion was built in 1898 and has maintained most of its exterior architecture. LCG hosts many international cricket tests to this day. Before we get to the oldest active stadium,
look at that.
Mention to the Pan-Atheniatic Stadium in Greece, which was restored in 2004 and hosts random events and concerts. It was originally built in the 6th century BC. And one more quick appreciation to J-Lo, who I said before is 50. And now for the oldest active stadium in the world. The home of Wrexham AFC since 1864. Racecourse Stadium has hosted football matches ever since. I am assuming it was an
look at that.
horse racing course before that, as its stated first year of being opened is 1807. The football pitch is located here because it was adjacent to the Turf Hotel, which initially served as the locker rooms. Apparently, the builder stands are named after
look at that.
Roberts, but I couldn't find any info as
It's
to whether
bent.
it's really
Looks
named
like it's gonna
after the
cave in.
movie actor or some Welsh chap named Eric Roberts. FIFA officially recognizes this as the world's oldest football ground.
Jeez.
Congrats, Wrexham. Darn near killed them. Speaking of old, let's hear from our sponsor.
Oh, I think that's the end of the video right there. Anyway, what do you guys think? I thought that was very, very interesting. A lot. You know, I thought I definitely thought that the United States didn't have you know, the oldest active stadium for sure. And sure enough, it was in the UK. That's just amazing. It even outranked an arena in Greece. That was very, very surprising. Wow, like my mind is blown. I want to see more of this stadium content. I thought it was very, very interesting. It was fun. I think the content creator is very funny, very tongue-in-cheek, and I really appreciated that. Because, you know, there's a lot of, like, information type or educational type of channels that just really, it sounds like they're reading off of an encyclopedia, and there's no personality to it. So, you know, um, I want to again shout out to 5 Point Vids. Uh, Excellent job. I want to check out more of your content. Stadium stuff is awesome. I'm specifically gonna look for something with Aloha Stadium because it's 15 miles from where I live, and it's been retired since the pandemic begun. It's just a rust. It's just a rust bucket right now, and it's gonna get tear down and replaced. The new stadium tentatively won't be going up until like 2028. So the whole University of Hawaii football team is gonna be playing on their own field with a makeshift. They're using their football practice field as their stadium, and they have like a 9,000 seat bleacher, like a high school football setup, and then they're gonna expand that over the next couple of months, starting next month. They're gonna go from 9,000 to 15,000 seat bleacher setup. So yeah, I can't wait to check out more content from this channel. Like it blew me away. I really enjoyed it. Anyway, as a sports fan, especially, I want to see more stuff like this. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you got any similar videos such as this, doesn't have to be about arenas and stadiums and stuff, but it can be something else. That, information about history, that, things that withstood time, or things that didn't age well. Please go ahead and leave them comments down below, or better yet, if you want to send me a link to that video, go ahead and join my Discord. The link is in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.